are we applying, and what are the negatives of those chemical processes, and analyzing them. So which is why people who do trilogy, people who do separate science have two grades, right? Their paper 1 grades is their first grade is biochem and physics paper 1 together. Their second grade are paper 2 grades together. So paper 1 grade is the first grade is telling us how well are these kids at just doing raw biochem and raw science. And then paper 2, the second grade is, are they good at applying? So I had some students who got a really good second grade, and they get like 5.7. And that tells the examiner that these kids, or that tells someone who understands that these kids know how to apply better than they know how to recall and do that type of understanding pure science. You guys, however, is your full bio grade and full thing, so both together. But we can still look at your paper 1, paper 2 grade to see where you strong from. Right, guys? Alright guys, let's try this one. Look at the life cycle assessment comparing glass and plastic bottles. Let's try the 6-mark question, guys. Come on in your book. Look at the life cycle assessment comparing glass and plastic bottles. You should comment up. Sorry, you should say on, not off. You should comment on the raw materials manufactured, used, and how waste is managed. Let's try this. So the person wants to know which one do you think would be it? Which one do you think would be it? The best one to use, glass or plastic? Or which one has the least impact on the environment? Come on guys, let's try this one. They both are made from non-renewable, from finite resources. What's the question? Because sand is what we make glass. Silicon dioxide. I love their glass milk bottle. What do you know tastes better from now? Whenever I go to the farm, whenever I go up north, I always get my and they always tell me glass milk. I'm not going to guys, come on, we're talking stuff. Regardless of the economic standard.
No.
So you can choose something. Because some people are proud. Everything everyone. Guys, are you working?
Ten. What is it off? Is it off the break? Oh, sorry, it's off the break. Huh? Is it off the break? Is it off the break? Is it off the break? No. No. Come on.
Guys, on the 6 marks has been an essay. It's only 6 marks. Yeah? It's literally only 6 marks. Doesn't mean you need to give me like a full-on essay. This is not English. I'm not your English teacher. I don't have a desire to mark a lot. Neither am I a humanities teacher. More doesn't mean better. Please. Less is awesome. No, there's nothing in less actually waffle. No, it's going to give you wrong information. Exactly. If you think it's something that's not making sense, we're just going to start marking it down. Nope. That point is right, but this point is wrong. Clearly you don't know what you're saying. Yeah. I'm sure you can write 3 sentences and get the mark. Done, guys? Yeah, that's wrong. I can use my glass bottle 100 times. The cover is the problem. Ready, Anna? Done? Isha, how far are we? Okay. And then we're going to look at reuse, reduce, and recycle. The best topic in the world. Because I know you get chemistry now. You're not thinking you're going to get higher today. That's what? Physics is only hard when you get to A level. But bio gets harder all the time. In the bio is a murderer. In chemistry is not that hard. But
No.
I did bio and chemistry, physics, math. So did the biochemistry, and then in my second year, I said, and my friends were like, let's do math in 1 year. So we did math in 1 year. So why not? Why not just have some fun in life? For math, I got our grades were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For math, I got a 3 and a 4. But the day of my the day of my second exam, my paper 2 math. My nan died that morning. Actually, I saw her die. She had cancer, but then she didn't do chemo. So the morning I woke up, went to check on her. She was actually like covering her, like her inside was bleeding out. And I took her to the hospital and then she died. And then I went to do my exams.
That is sad.
My dad just went. Go do your exam. And I just said, okay. And I went to my exam. He was like, yeah, you're not changing. I already know for chemistry and bio, I got a 1 each square. For physics, I got a 1 and a 2. I got worse than a physical bio again. No, but it was just because like, I like my bio teacher. One was the highest. And physics got me to this. Physics was good. Physics was. I wrote a whole song. No, when I first year at physics, I had this disgusting art who decided to come from all girls school and teach physics and tell us that physics is for boys and we are just wasting our time. So we don't possess intellectual capacity to do physics as women.
Man.
And he spent all the time doing that and teaching. We went tired. And then we were at 2 months teaching ourselves A-level physics. And then this lady came who was second person was already texting to us. And we were just like, we can't do this lady, so we got her file. And then another lady came and decided she's opposites and opposites at the same time. We're the opposites. And she decided she was going to do one lesson. So she decided that she was going to stop us halfway through our paper 1 learning, or year 12 learning. And we're going to be on year 13 stuff, because she didn't want to class 2 different lessons. So we have to do year 13 work. But using the year 12 work to learn your question. And then she's like, this was really one day to get it. So, no, guys, it was interesting. It
to God.
My chemistry teacher
Oh my
was
God.
constant. No, yeah, and my chemistry teacher, Miss Needham, she was constant. She was annoying, but she was constant. And my bio teacher, oh no, that used to be, yeah. But it was interesting. Huh? And then I went to uni and I did audio chemistry in my first year. And then I decided I was going to do it in my bio because there was too much writing, number one. Number two, we learned so much content for bio. Like my first bio exam, at my university we had like in-course exams that it affected was 40% of it. So the pass mark was 40. Your course tests were 40% of your course test and practical. Courses was 40% of your grade, practical was 5% of your grade. But if you failed the practicals, you couldn't pass the course. If you failed the courses, you couldn't pass the course. So you had to get at least 60% on the course test and 80% on your practicals to pass the course. But your course test grade was 40% of your grade. Does that make sense to you? So, like, they had people who would have got like a 70% overall in their actual overall grade end of the term, but they failed the subject because they never passed. They were really good at the end of your exam, but didn't do very well on the course tests. Does that make sense? So, and then for bio, my first bio paper, I remember, we did like so much content. Oh my God. It was ridiculous, so much content. Like, I didn't study everything. I was like, I can't learn all this. I learned 5 of the 12 topics. I was gambled. And when I went in the exam, there were 11 questions, and 9 of the questions came from those 5 topics, and you only had to do 5. My other friend, he studied 8 of the 12 questions, but 4 of those questions were 5 of the ones I studied. He didn't study 4. The 4 questions he didn't study were 5 of the ones I studied. And those questions took majority of the exam. And I remember reading the he just sat there crying. Like I just heard him bellow out like bawling like a baby. And I was like, what's wrong with Ricky? And after the exam, like I had to like run the corner and sit with him like a baby and rock with him. And he cried so badly. And that's when I made the decision and I'm not doing bio after first year. Because that's not gonna happen to me in life. It was so much content and they don't even assess you on everything. And they're like, you can't assess everything. That's why you need to learn everything. When I was like, are you mad? It's too much. Why is too much information? Like quick bio after first year. The chemistry physics, I wanted to do material science. But my university material science program, because I was able to develop it. But like 2 years after I left, then they had a proper material science program. So I did everything to do materials, but I put it in material science degree because when I went to it, it was the development stage. Yeah, chemistry was lovely. Chemistry was lovely, but that in your in-course test in chemistry, everything was all multiple choice. There was plenty of multiple choice. Each question was worth 5 marks. But if you get the question wrong, you lost a mark. So you could do the exam and end up with a -%.